books are no longer recommended resources for teachers at the Surrey School District, including To Kill a Mockingbird. Surrey Schools says the move was made in November after a review by a panel of teachers prompted by concerns from families.
The review highlighted several concerns, including the portrayal of Black characters as one-dimensional, the use of the white savior trope, and the use of ableist language. The review also noted the N-word, noting it's normalized in the text and not necessarily used as a slur, but often as another word for Black people, and that's completely inappropriate and offensive.
Published in 1960 and set in the 1930s, To Kill a Mockingbird is about a young girl in Alabama who learns of injustice and violence when her lawyer father defends a Black man accused of raping a white girl. Ratinder Matthew says they review and change recommended resources constantly, and teachers can still use the books if done responsibly, and students can still access them.
There's 114 copies in our 21 secondary schools in the library. There's over 5,000 copies in these book resource rooms, and we're not even done counting all of the ones in every school yet.
The decision to no longer recommend the books is one that has raised eyebrows, including David Eby's.
This seems like a crazy decision, right? This is a beautiful book. It's a profoundly anti-racist book.
But the Surrey Teachers Association is behind the move.
I think we should applaud the district for being aware of racism in their learning resources and wanting to, give teachers an opportunity to reconsider.
A UBC professor who researches the history of censorship calls the change measured and similar to what happened with Shakespeare's Othello.
It's still widely read, it's still all on the shelves, but 3-4 generations ago, people would have used Othello to highlight race relations, and this is how Black people have been marginalized. Nowadays, nobody would think of using that text to teach that specific lesson.
Matthew says a number of other books have been added to their list of recommended resources, including The Hate U Give, Brother, and Homegoing.
To think that there's no better resource since 1960 to today that would help students understand racism and racial injustice, I would beg to differ.
Monica Gould, City News.